always got to get a shot of me in the water. There we go.
Let's go and see what this park has to offer us.
What's up, y'all? You already know what time it is. Time for another Saturday park adventure. We are at Radnor Lake. We've made it out of the car. I'm gonna head over here to this sign that they have at the entrance on this side, just so you guys can see it. Y'all know I always got to show y'all the signs. Here we are. You get some idea of where you are and how you can access the other side over there by Granny White Pike. So we are over here on the Franklin Pike side with Otter Creek Road entrance. So if this parking lot is full, you have to go to the west parking lot, and it's more parking spaces over there. Obviously, they give you a little bit of information about the nature and wildlife you can encounter here. They do have an owl presence and different woodpeckers, as well as blue jays and cardinals. So yeah, we're about to get started on this park. So evidently they've been seeing a lot of fawns out here. And if you see it, they tell you, hey, don't touch it. Leave it alone, y'all. Don't be curious enough to touch the wildlife here. So I've been to Radnor Lake, but I didn't film it. This was during a time when I was live streaming these Saturday park adventures. And so I had to come here so I can record it for y'all and bring y'all on this journey. The times that I've been out here, it's always been this remote and quiet. So I really don't think it has a time of day where activity picks up. So if you're someone who's still like socially distancing and not really engaging in crowds, Radnor Lake is definitely a park you can come and chill and hang out at. The cool part is on up ahead, but this entrance is lovely too. So I wanted to capture it a little bit. While I'm at it, I want to ask you guys, how do y'all spend y'all Saturdays? I know with me, thank you, by tuning into these, but what are some other ways that you spend your Saturday? Type it in the comment section below, and yeah, may give me some ideas. I appreciate each and every one of you who tune in every week and join me on another adventure, y'all. It makes my day, so I hope y'all get out and spend some part of your Saturday having your own little adventure, coming out to some of the parks I've shown you already. To anyone familiar with Radnor Lake, comment down below if you know what this is about. There aren't any signs right here, but I'm guessing they're going to connect to one of their hiking trails. And I'm just curious. I haven't been out here in a good minute, y'all, so everything looks a little new. But if you're familiar with this park and know about any work that they're doing, comment down below, let me know. I love this park, and y'all getting ready to see why in just a little bit. So we've made it to the first trail that you'll pass up. I may walk this one, I don't know. I'm going to try to make it to the part that I want to make it to first before I bring y'all on the trail. We have made it to the part that I absolutely love about this park, the actual lake. If it involves water, that's going to be my favorite part. So if you just want to come out here and stand and look at the water, they have many little overlooks where you can do that. If not, those trails are in the midst of the trees over there. So I always got to get a shot of me in the water. There we go. All right, let's get back on the trail. So this is the first park we've been to with an education center. So if you guys are interested in visiting their education center, it's not open today. As you can see, it says every Wednesday. I'm recording this on a Friday, so we wouldn't be able to go to it, but it's down that road. You do have to walk the trail a little bit to get to it, but I'm sure it's worth it. Maybe I'll bring y'all out here one other time before our next Saturday park adventure and show y'all it. And then this is another trail that they have where you can go up it and go through this forestry. I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to stay on the one we're on. This is another one of their cool overlooks. They have actual scopes for you to use here and a little bit more information about the wildlife here. And a lovely view, guys. This is an easy to moderate trail walk that I'm taking on the paved one. But if you want something a little bit more challenging, you can go through the nature hikes they have along the lake and in the forestry. As you can see, the surface is very uneven, so please pay attention to the signage out here, guys. And as you make your way to some of these parks, especially during the summertime when it's still very hot out here, make sure you're staying hydrated. Keep you some water on hand, pack you some snacks. Really good snacks are different types of nuts, you know, some of those energy bars or like granola bars. I mean, just make sure you have different things that will add nutrients to you as you're depleting a lot of energy and a lot of water on these trails. All right, y'all, we're gonna go on this trail to this house and make our way back around. But had I kept straight, it would have led you back to the west parking lot. So we're not trying to exit this park. We're trying to stay on the trail. But now we're just gonna head down this way and see what the house looks like. What I will say is, like, they don't have mileage markers either. So this is the second park we've been to where I've had to say that. And the reason why I'm saying it is because normally when it's a loop like this, they do have them. So maybe I didn't pay attention to it on the map, but just know if you decide to visit this park, look at the map at the entrances first and make sure you know about how long everything should take you in terms of the mileage, and then start it. Because now I've made it like over halfway through this lake. Sorry, someone's on my arm. I've made it over halfway through this lake loop and I still don't know how far I've walked. Like, I'd like to know. I'm one of those people that like to track my miles and say, yo, I walked this amount. So that's not available to you on the actual trail. So make sure you pay attention to the maps and then have fun. You can see the water the whole time you're on this loop. It's really nice. Plenty of spider webs. So if you are scared of spiders, Radnor Lake shouldn't be the one you go to first, because some of the webs are thick and hanging over you in the tree canopy. So yeah, you don't want no dealings with that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere on my arm. Reason why I keep hitting at it. Don't see any spiders anywhere, so we're all good there. But yeah, I'm gonna walk this one and then make my way around and we'll be out. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can come back with me every Saturday on a new one, okay? And if you guys have any park suggestions on where I should go to next, definitely comment that down below. I'd love for y'all to choose the next park. If you've been to a really dope one that we haven't visited yet, comment down below the name of that state park and I'll make it a part of my adventures. All right, so we have made it to the historic house. There's another trail, I guess, that loops around the house that I could take. And then here's some more information about this site. So it's a historical industrial archaeological site, and it's giving you a little bit of history. And again, they're doing a really great job of informing people about the wildlife here. This is all about waterfowls. And then looks like this is where they do like canoe rentals. Oh, let me get the other side before I leave. Same thing we saw at the entrance on the other side, the east side. But we didn't get this part of history here. And then directly beside it is the historic house. I think it's open to people who want to go in and visit it, but I don't go indoors, y'all. Through this COVID-19 situation, I haven't been indoors anywhere that I haven't had to be. So I won't be going inside of that house. But you know where it's at. You decide to come out to Radnor Lake, feel free to go in. Who wouldn't want to live in that house and have this to look at? Nice bench here. And you can look out at the lake, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Who would not want to sit right here for hours at a time? Assuming now that we came across that this was the trail that started behind the house. So it loops back to this point. And here's another sign here telling you that there's a split that goes actually up to another trail. I guess it's Spillway Trail. And then you have this that will loop back around the other side of the lake, which is where we're going to go. And then it should take us back to the parking area we came from when we first arrived at this park. I don't know, y'all. I've never taken this trail at Radnor Lake. And as you can see, it is a nature trail. It's unpaved. Bunch of wood chips down here and the grass. Fragile ecosystem, stay on trail. All right. Look at that. Is that a blue heron out there? Nature is everywhere, y'all. Nature is everywhere. But yeah, don't come out here if it's been raining or if we have any bad weather in the forecast, because this area will flood. It's an unpaved trail, nothing but grass and wood chips, and you don't want to be calling that, okay? Come out here when it's nice and sunny like it is today. Y'all, I legit don't know how many miles we went. I'm on the other side of the lake. Now I'm going through woods. There is now no wood chips, just straight up dirt. And I know it's going to loop back around to the parking lot, but I don't know how. Yeah, this is cool though. I keep hearing frogs jump into the lake and things above me flying off of limbs. I don't know how I'm gonna get back, but I know it loops back. I'll keep y'all posted as I make my way closer. But thus far, I give y'all a shot of like the setup now. So I crossed the bridge and now I'm just in woods. Going up a different elevation too. So we're at an incline. All right. Well, there's that. There's that. All right, so right when we start to get curious about direction, a signpost. So we're still on the lake trail, guys. I'm not going to turn back that other way. I'm going to keep around the lake, keep looping it. It's wild how when I get out in nature, some of the thoughts that I have, like, it's so many different organisms around me. I mean, from frogs to flying insects, low-lying insects that I can't even see, but they're all able to coexist without interference. It's just mind-blowing, for real. Definitely have seen more deer, guys. So there you have that. That's the 5th deer I've seen in this park. One thing I will say about Radnor Lake is it is so cool in temperature. Like, it's windy. You know, you get just enough breeze to really feel like it is cool out here. Much cooler than what it actually may be. Like today, it's already 90 degrees at 9 something in the morning. But it feels so good, guys. Doesn't feel hot. It's a lot of shade provided by this beautiful tree canopy. So you can do the trails here at Radnor Lake on the hottest days. If you stay on the paved one, you'll feel the heat. But if you go off onto the unpaved hiking trails, you won't. The tree canopy provides just enough shade for you to feel comfortable and receive a breeze or two. Y'all see what I mean by shade? Like the sun is just tucked away. Okay, there's evidence. The sun is still out, but the tree canopy is so thick here that even on its hottest days, you can make your way through this park with ease. We're pretty much on the other side of the hiking trail. We have made it back to where we started. It was nice, guys. So if you venture off of the paved trail, you will encounter wildlife. Heard woodpeckers, saw something running down the side of like this rocky mound, and then I just showed y'all where I encountered deer. Radnor Lake is awesome, and this is just the one trail that I took. And it's the same one I showed y'all at the beginning of the park when I said I'm going to show you the paved trail first. So we've made it back, and I'll show you the original signage here. So that's the sign I showed y'all at the very beginning of this video. And it was a nice walk. Maybe next time we come out here, I'll take that trail up through the woods. But here you go, the same sign. Well guys, that concludes our Saturday park adventure. Like I always leave you guys, be blessed in every day that God gives you. Your life is full of purpose. Until next time, deuces.